Pacers trail by 15. Right side Hill, pass to Strong. And George, here we go. Offline from the high post.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Here's Reed, and he's way off from outside. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Ellis with it. Now defended by Reed. Pass to Strong.
That's the wall.
Shakes off the Strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. He has 5. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's Irving. Turner with the steal. Here's Hill. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Turner against Mozgov. Hill kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. And it's George again missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The Pacers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Dishes it to Love. On the wing, Irving. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Turner comes with a double team. To the middle, here's Reed, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on the free throw. That's checked in for Cleveland.
I missed. That's crazy. I got it.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 12. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Rondo dishes to Ezeli, and the basket good. Ezeli's got 10 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws. Looking at the game for George, he has 8 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for James.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Rondo gets the bucket.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Out to Shumpert. Screened by Boozer. Shumpert passes to Reed, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Rondo kicks to Caspi. Out to the right wing. Outside Rondo. 1:43 left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Azili. Second chance shot. Nice shot by Rondo. Rondo's got 6.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Smith with a screen on run. Off the pick.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. To the inside. Takes a shot at the elbow. No good. In and out off the rim.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Nice shot by Smith.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Rondo. Solid defense right there from Reed.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Smith against George. Up in time. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Irving on the court for Indiana. They've got Ellis. He's out there with Hill. And it's Strong in at the 4 spot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. James, a screen on Ellis. 5 on the clock. The drive by James. He got right to the cup using that screen. LeBron's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. Hill kicks to Turner. It's Hill on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Back to Turner. Over in the corner, Ellis. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Love with the screen for LeBron. And there's the pass to Reed, and taken away by Ellis. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Excellent play there, and coming at the right time, too, guys. I mean, they need to string together some defensive and offensive possessions just like that.
And if they do, they are not out of this game. I mean, they've got the ability to mount a comeback if they can just keep up the intensity.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists in the game.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
George is checked in for the Pacers. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Irving dishes to James. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Ellis. Back to James. Fires from deep. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Reed the pass to Mozgov. Can't connect from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D is just enough to keep him out of rhythm. You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Reed, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ellis goes in.
Ellis having a terrific game. 22 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Hill against Irving. Hill kicks to Ellis. From outside the arc. Good on the shot. Ellis has got 16 here in the second half.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, LeBron. Offensive rebound. Pacers trail by 4. To the middle. And it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. The shot's good from Irving.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Strong. He's guarded by Love. The 3 from George. George missing again.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Reed the pass to Mozgov, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about me. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Pass to Reed. 3-pointer. No luck.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Pass to Strong. Goes up the baseline. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeBron outside. The pass to Reed. Cleveland moving it around. James, the pass to Reed. The shot misses. Ellis with some nice deep.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
That drops.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Cleveland leading by 6.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
James gets the screen from Reed. Irving kicks to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 12 points for LeBron.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. He told them, hey guys, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. We're still alive in this thing. All we need to do is rely on each other. Let's stay aggressive, stick together, and play as a team. We're coming back. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Got that one up quick. And that's 31 points for Ellis.
Monte Ellis getting it done. Wow.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Mozgov's shot is off.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And it's George finishing it off.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the fourth.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. It's Rondo penetrating. Tries again. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch tonight.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Passes it to Reed. Back to James. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over. Three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And Turner kicks to George. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. And we see the Cavaliers get the win here.
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their